So this is all the damage. Pretty much.
Good morning, everybody. This video I decided to make about how much were the damages that occurred to my lease truck, which was a 2018 Freightliner Cascadia. Now, like I say, I always share my experiences. So for all the new people ever wondering about, what's the name of my channel, Keeping It 100 Experiences, because at first I had it to Keeping It 100 Trucking when I first started. But I realized that a lot of my videos is not just on trucking, even though this topic is. But really, a lot of videos that I post is really just talking about what I've been going through in my journey, whether it's going through something with my kids, whether it's going in something with relationships, whether it's going in something with my career. For right now, it's trucking. So this video is going to be trucking related, but man, it's just so many things that got, mixed in with the trucking. Because if you really think about it, if you are a truck driver, trucking is a job, but for the most part, if you're really like into trucking seriously, the way you eat, sleep, and breathe trucking, like OTR, or even local driving, like local driving is, to me, I'm realizing that it's similar to OTR because you do spend a lot of time at local jobs doing your job. Some local drivers, they might work 12-hour shifts, and even after their 11-hour drive time is up, they might be spending additional hours on the yard, helping around the yard, depending on the job or what they possibly need you for. Because some of these local jobs, they so behind on work that they might need you to help out and stay behind. And if you are somebody that's just trying to prove your rankings or just help out, you want to stay behind and get those extra hours. So some people at these local jobs are spending most of their day at the local place, and then when they come home, they so poop that you go to sleep. So it's really kind of, to me, the same time framing of OTR, because a lot of times, most people, when they drive in there 11 hours out, some people drive 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day. For the most part, depending on how tired you get, most people, when they pull over for the day, they going to sleep, or maybe they going to a hotel, or maybe they going to eat. But your day is really consumed with driving. So let's forget all that. Forget all that. What I want to talk about is how much did it cost me to have my truck worked on, how much the Freightliner dealership in Macon, Georgia came up with, what was the estimate and everything like that. So to me, it was more than just what Macon, Georgia Freightliner dealership came up with. Because initially when I had the accident, obviously, because I put a clip at the beginning of the video showing how, I went into the accident, I jackknifed. So I did not get towed away from the scene, but I did have to have a wrecker called so that he can pull me out. But if I would have had my mind right, and if I would have known any better, because it's like when you get into an accident, sometimes you're not going to always make the right decisions because your adrenaline going, you stressed out. It's your first accident, so you really don't even know what to do. So you thinking, like, from what you've been trained to do, well, call the police, secure the scene, call your company, blase blah, call breakdown, this and that. So that's what I did. I did what I was taught. But if I would have known any better, of course I'm still going to secure the scene, make sure I didn't hurt anybody, assess the damages on my truck, make sure that I'm not hurt, make sure everything is safe, cut my truck off, like really just secure the scene and make sure it's safe. So once I did that, then I should really put everything together, and I could have pulled myself out of that. I should not have had a wrecker come, because at the end of the day, that wrecker bill was a lot too. And I really feel like the way they came up with those numbers were fraudulent, but it seemed like there's no way that I can prove it. So it's like me and USA, we had to really fit that bill, because I don't think USA dug any deeper to see if it was a fraudulent bill. So they just end up paying it, but we had to split the bill down the middle to where they covered half and I have to cover half. So the amount for the record bill was $2,187.50. So half of that was USA's and half of that is mine. So currently I still owe that. Like USA paid theirs, but since I haven't really been working like that, once everything gets settled to where they get the truck back to USA and everything, I'm still going to have a bill I have to fit, most likely in a payment plan or however they come up with it, because if I don't have it, I don't have it. But of how much I owe them, and then TEL, oh my God. I'm going to get to that part, but I'm just sticking with the USA side. Because the way I'm going to break this down, TEL and USA, they are two different entities. And it is a lot of things that I do not like about USA, but then there's a lot of things that I do like about USA. So to be honest, it's like, it's a love-hate relationship with really every mega courier if you think about it. Because every trucking company got some damn BS straight up with their ass. Like, most trucking companies, their freaking goal is to get somebody behind that goddamn wheel, get you to get that load there, and that's it. But my main thing I don't like about a lot of these companies is a referral program, because if you're not keeping up on who is using you as a referral, they won't pay you. And that's what I'm struggling with right now, is the fact that I'm getting some of you guys in the comments that are like, hey, you know, I just got here to USA, you know, I use you as a referral, so I was just wondering, can you get in touch with me so I can talk to you about this, that, and that. So I'm like, well, I ain't get paid for that. And it's not about getting paid for it. But if you're supposed to get paid for something, then where is my money? Because I need, and right now I need that money, because if y'all talking about I owe y'all half of that toll bill, then some of those referrals that came through should be able to cover that to where I ain't got to worry about it. But it just seems like they just getting people in there and hiring them, knowing that I sent them their way, and they're not looking out. Like, I have not received a referral since last year. And I know a lot of you guys done went there since last year. So something really don't add up. And now that I'm not working for USA no more, and I stopped working for them since last month, they trying to tell me, well, one person did come through, but because you don't work here no longer, we can't give that to you. So you telling me that all the publicity and all the advertising for USA that I did, y'all can't, the least you can do is compensate me for what I deserve, whether I did videos or not, is people referring me and using my name. But you telling me all the videos and stuff I did, you can't, you know, look at that in the sense of, okay, well, we'll get this to you since you did this for us. So she said, well, I'm sorry, but you know, you just did that for free. I said, oh, okay, so I see how this go. Somebody can bust their tail for y'all, but when it's your turn to look out for the person that's trying to look out for y'all, it's no recognition, it's no, okay, here go your what you deserve anyway, your referral money, or you know what, we gonna slam this bill on you too. Even though I deserve that, but it's like, let's just say you have a brother and he always look out for you, and for some reason, he's going through something to where he fell on hard times. But he always looked out for you the way he always brought money to you. He always brought business to you, this and that. But then he just has a hard time the way he fell on hard time. Maybe he did something, or maybe he didn't do something, but he's just on hard times. What am I, either as a business or a person, would do? I'm going to look out for him, because I know this guy is bringing money to my door. I know he's bringing business to my door. And his little problem he going through is really not that much compared to the money I got. So I'm going to break bread with him, and I'm going to make sure he good, because he been looking out for me. But not these damn mega couriers. Some of these mega couriers, you have to really be a sweet, sweet favorite to really get that type of treatment. So that really made me mad. And now I'm getting people that's going to USA. They talking about, well, I'm here at USA, and you know, I'm in the lease program, but the loads on the load board, it's not really enough to where I can really make it. And I'm telling y'all now, I already gave y'all the disclaimer in my community section. Like I said, USA is a good place for freedom. I'm gonna name the good and I'm gonna go back to the good, because I made a video about this, the good and the bad of USA. So I'm gonna do it again. The good part about USA is if you get your lease there, you don't have to have a governed truck. Like when you get a lease, it will come governed, but you can ungovern. So you got a wide open truck, so you ain't gotta worry about that. And then they don't be on your tail all the time. Like them dispatchers, especially if you on the load board, them dispatchers not up your tail telling, hey, where you at? You need to get this load there, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Like get the fuck off my damn phone. You getting on my nerves. You ain't gotta worry about that. So the freedom is definitely there at the company. And then when you get there, you know, it's not really a lot of like assholes there. Like a lot of the people that work there, they're very nice. You know, they're very sweethearted. So the attitudes and the atmosphere is nice folks. Like it's nice people, because I haven't really had a bad experience with anybody to where it's like, I'm about to cuss you out. Like you about to get some cuss word. I'm about to, if I could come there, man, you about to, we about to, I haven't got like, I got like that at Prime. At Prime, I hated my dispatch. I wanted to wring his fucking neck, but not at USA. Like I had 2 dispatchers since I was at USA, and I liked them both. But the bad side of USA, and obviously that's what we're out here for, is the money. The money is shaky with USA, and that's to be expected because this is trucking. And when you talking about dealing as a lease op, owner op, anything dealing with being on a load board, it's seasonal. Things go up and down. The wintertime is shaky. You know, springtime it starts to pick back up. Summertime it definitely picks back up. Fall it drops down. And I get that. But the way USA lows is looking, it look like they double dipping in that stuff to where they pocketing something. Because there's no way that some of these lows is paying, like, because you get, and that's another thing I don't like too, because when I first started with USA, the percentage I came in grandfather in with was 68%. But after a couple months of being there, other people that was coming in, they lowered it to 65%. I'm like, how are y'all supposed to make it look lucrative to come to you guys? And then I'm having people come to y'all, and you supposed to do increases, not decrease. You supposed to make it look lucrative to want to come to y'all, not just taking. So my major concern and problem I do not like about USA, somebody is dipping in that money pool to where they taking away from drivers. Even down to the terminal. The terminal, to me, is not, that shit look shitty. They need to put some money into those terminals for drivers. Y'all got all these drivers busting ass for y'all, and you telling me y'all can't put money. Y'all already skimming off the top with the damn numbers, so you can't at least show it. At least if Prime skimming numbers, they show it in the terminal. You can see where the money's going, to where at least you making up for it somewhere, to where, okay, well, we might not be getting paid that much, but damn it, this food at this cafeteria straight. We might not be getting paid that much, but goddamn, at least I can mail my mail off at the post office. Well, we might not get paid that much, but at least I can catch a free movie when I go to the terminal. Or we might not be getting paid that much, but at least all the terminals at Prime got goddamn showers. All USA terminals ain't got no showers. What the fuck? I'm sorry, y'all. When I get mad, man, I have to express it, and this shit don't make no sense. Like I said, the good thing is it's freedom, blase, blah, the people nice, yeah, all right. Yeah, but that ain't feeding my family. Nice motherfuckers ain't feeding my goddamn family, obviously. So, like I said, you man, like them lows, like you have the fuel surcharge, you have the line haul, and even down to the tolls. The tolls don't, because before I got there, it used to be to where USA would pay the tolls for you. Now they fit in that 4 toll bill on your ass. You have to pay all them tolls, and they don't do like Prime did. Prime used to take the tolls out every week so you wouldn't get hit so bad at the end of the month. But what USA do is they wait to the end of the month. I don't care if you had $1,500 in tolls. Guess what? They ain't about to give a damn. They gonna take $1,500. I don't care if you only made $500 that week. You about to be in the hole and make that up. They gonna take that full $1,500 at the end of the month out your check, to where you trying to hustle to make it up because they done took all that damn money. Now that's fucking stupid, man. So, like I said, you know, every company got their good and bads, but something, I really don't like it, because sometimes, especially when you start to understand how the trucking game work as far as loads and stuff, you can start to see where it look like somebody is either robbing their drivers of some money, or something really not adding up. Because I understand rates go, and I'm going to keep saying this because it do, but it shouldn't go up and down that much to where, if you do your calculation, because obviously when you run loads, you running it according to the miles, according to where you running, like, cause it's fuel you gotta worry about, like fuel. You gotta worry about fuel, your variable costs, your fixed costs. You gotta count all that into play and have a certain amount per day that you want to make that day. And most people on the average, and it's just an average ballpark to say, okay, well, I want to make about $500 a day. And most people got it higher, some people got it low. Most people, they got their bills so cheap, they might only need to make $300 a day. But just because they only want to make $300 a day don't mean that's what they just want to get. So they probably still want to add, at least make, like my typical average that I know I had to make, I need to make at least $700 a day. If I can make $1,000 a day, that's damn goddamn good. Because if I'm making $1,000 a day, working 7 days a week, that's $7,000 revenue that I'm bringing in, you know, before everything come out. So if I'm making $7,000 revenue before everything come out, I'm taking home $5,000, and that's where I feel like as an owner op, since we're fitting the bill on mechanics, you know, maintenance of the truck, on insurance of the truck payments and all that, that is fair. That is more than fair because we have to fit the bill anyway. So even though that $5,000 is take home, you should be saving another almost half of that for maintenance, for a rainy day, and then they taking it out for your escrow. That's another thing too. Man, the USA is trying their best not to give people escrows back. They taking, like, you supposed to put a down deposit on your people net. If you owe money for whatever you owe them for, they're going to keep your down deposit that you put down on your people that they're not going to give that back. So be careful, man. Just know that if you put a down deposit, I believe it's $2,000, no, $2,500, and they take it out in increments until you get up to $2,500 for your people net. And usually you're supposed to get that money back whether you owe them or not, but they're going to keep your money. If you owe USA when you leave, you ain't getting that back. And now on the like, escrow side is for whoever you lease through. Like I lease through TEL. So I got like $4,000 built up in my escrow. So they telling me that I'm not going to get my money back because obviously my truck has been down. And it's so, oh my God. It's so much stuff. I'm trying to figure out where to begin without being all over the place. But, you know, I took my truck to Macon, Georgia, Freightliner. And I really don't like how they doing things either because I got so upset. My sister, Cynthia, she's my sister, man. She's been looking out so much, and I appreciate. Shouts out to you, Cynthia. She sent me a picture that the Freightliner dealership in Macon, Georgia had posted on Facebook. And it just said, I forgot the full description, but it said this accident before and after. So they had a truck of my truck before, and then they had the picture of it after. But I'm like, goddamn, you know, aren't you supposed to ask permission of the owner before you go posting pictures of my goddamn truck? So I don't know if the fact that because obviously I just canceled my lease, so they probably feel like that because I don't have possession of it anymore that they can do what they want or take as long as they want. But they don't realize the longer they take, like even though I don't have possession of the lease that I canceled, they're still charging me truck payments. Like until these fuckers finish my damn truck payments is still rolling over to where I'm still paying for that truck. So it's highway robbery all the way around. So I don't know if damn Macon, Georgia Freightliner dealership is in cahoots with TEL or what. So they probably like, yeah, go ahead, keep the truck longer so we can charge them. I don't know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I'm having to fit the bill. I called TEL the other day, and they're nice people there too. They nice, but nice don't pay my damn bills. At the end of the day, I called them too, and they said, well, the amount you owe is up to, she said, just the estimate, you're going to owe us right now you're at $12,000 of what you're going to owe us once they release the truck. And that's only if they release it soon. But if it goes any further, then you still have to pay the additional truck payment fees that's still accruing until we get the truck back. $12,000? Bad enough y'all charge $13,000 to be able to take. All right, and I got the phone call for that too. You have to pay TEL $13,000. You have to have $650 in credit, and you have to have had at least one truck payment worth saved in your savings account for 3 months consecutive. So one truck payment is $2,600. Long time ago last year, and I even think I said this on a video, I had all that, and they denied me. They trying to, because the money that I had in my savings account, it was the monies that I was going to put down for the 13 grand. But she tried to say since that was the money that you was going to use to put down on your truck, that didn't count as you having the money, you know, just sitting there, you know, I guess saved up or whatever. But the requirements didn't say that. The requirements said have 650, have $13,000, have you know, $2,600 for 3 months in your account. I had that, so why are you adding stipulations to it? Because I could have been left USA. It probably wouldn't be in this situation right now, because it's like those loads on them load boards at USA is so skimpy to where you're running really hard just to piece it together. That's why y'all see me running with a chicken with my head cut off, because I'm trying to run this and run that. Like, I'm trying to hurry up and get this in and get this there so I can get a decent revenue. Because it'd be some weeks where I only might have made like $2,500 revenue. That's no money. Because at the end of the day, my fixed cost was like $1,000. That was my fixed cost. And that's not including fuel. So my fuel might have been like $800, so that's $1,800. So I'm making under, you know, $1,000 take home on some weeks, and that's out there running. That's what I'm saying. Like, these numbers on these load boards, you know, I thought USA was good, because I mean it's up to you when you want to go home, because you pick your own loads. Yes, you do. But then when you know you got fixed costs and you got home bills, you got kids, you got this and that, you're not about to go home because, you know, you're like, bling, I got to make money. Like, I got bills to pay, so I can go home, but I'm not stupid to go home. Like, I got to get this bag. Like, I got to get this paper. So, man, I was really just grinding, running for cheap stuff. It's like some of these trucking companies know that the cheaper that they put some of these loads, they know the more harder the driver's going to work. So it's like the cheaper they put the loads, the more loads that you're going to run. Because if you don't know no better, which I guess I didn't, if you don't know no better, you trying to run to piece together, not realizing that you getting robbed and fucked. So I really don't like how they're doing drivers. So, you know, this is a disclaimer. If you going to USA because of me, go at your own risk. Because like I said, people did good. It's freedom. Okay, all right, it's all that. But your money going to be funny a lot of fucking times. And you going to have to bust your tail. And I mean, it's sometimes where the lows were like it did. Because like I said, it's rates. You know, markets go up and down. So there are times where the lows were good. Sometimes the lows were good. Because there's times where I had $5,000 weeks. Like, I made $5,000 in revenue for that week. But that wasn't all just from loads. It might have been because I got a couple referrals added in there. So that might have gave me an extra $1,000. So typically, really, if you took the referrals away, I only made $4,000 to where I only took home, let's just say, $2,000 for that week. So it really just depends, man. I mean, when you're doing lease operator or owner op, it's never going to be consistent depending on who you with. Because like I said, the markets, it fluctuates. But some of these places, because sometimes Prime, they have some fuckery shit too, to where sometimes at least I've never been in a hole with USA. I've never really been, and if I did go in the hole, I got out the hole the next week. Whereas with Prime, if you went in the hole, you in that hole sometimes for 2 damn weeks because your dumbass dispatcher ain't piecing your shit together. That's why I left Prime. Them dispatchers, if I had a wiener, they could suck on that. They could suck my boy. I wanted to ring I swear I hated my dispatch. Prime itself is a great company, but them dispatchers, man, I can give all of them black eyes that like to mess with people monies, man. I ain't lying. I'm sorry to sound rough, but this trucking thing brings you to that because it's like a dog-eat-dog world. Trucking don't care about you. If you don't be smart about how you going about making money out here, you going to get got. And ain't nobody going to give us fucking cent at all. That's why you better learn this game. Because you don't learn this game, there's a wolf ready to prey on you. And they going to get you and kill you if they can. That's what I'm saying. Like, the damages to my truck, I feel like it wasn't that bad for make the Freightliner dealership in Macon, Georgia to have had it that long. They trying to chalk it up to they waiting on parts. Okay, like right now, they hold my truck. The truck is finished, painted and everything. But the guy trying to tell me that he's waiting on the wire and he don't know why the wire hasn't come yet. And he can't give me a date of when the wire will be there. So my truck is sit. He's just not sure when it'll get out. So you telling me I have to get charged and wait on you because y'all can't fucking get y'all parts together. Something going. Like I said, I have Legal Shield, and I just been working so much to where I haven't had the time to sit down with a lawyer to come up with a game plan to, like I said, get TEL put in their place and to get Freightliner put in their place. I really feel like they in cahoots with each other to where at the end of the day, they trying to get my pockets. And that, to me, that's so unfair. And now USA trying to get me with the monies they. So I got USA trying to rob me. I got TEL trying to rob me. I got goddamn the dealership not being time sensitive, fucking posting pictures of my truck without my permission. I mean, this shit is going left field. This been going left field since January. I've been going through this stuff since January. So almost 6 fucking months I've been dealing with this. And I really feel like the Freightliner dealership in Macon, Georgia, I mean, I know I hope they not doing this on purpose, but it's like they forced me to go out of business. Like when you have a one-man operation, where it's just one truck, that's why I truly feel like if you're going to get your own authority, I mean, you can do it with one truck, because there's a lot of guys with their own authority with one truck and doing damn good. But I really feel like it's only really lucrative when you got 2 or more trucks, because if one truck go down, you still got one truck running your business to where it won't kill your business. I mean, it's really a lot that go into that, because maybe you should have had a better insurance, or where the insurance can give you rented trucks, or it can just, it covers a lot more to hold you until your truck get out. But a lot of these places, man, if you just a one-man operation and your truck go down, it's a done deal. It will bring, I made a video about that. You know, trucking, leasing can bring you to your knees, you know. So, yeah, man, I came up with that, like the total amount that they're charging me for my truck is $17,948.76. If it was up to me, since they make me go out of business, I will only get them fuckers $10,000, because that's not right. Y'all sitting here causing me to go out of business. Goddamn, my truck now, they still charge me, and y'all still taking y'all time with this damn part. I mean, I know he said, well, ma'am, you know, it's not our best interest to hold your truck. We want to get this thing out of here too. You know, it looks bad on us when we have a truck longer than we estimated. So we're not doing this on purpose. We're really just waiting on parts, and we just can't help that the dealership is taking their time with putting stuff on national back order, where we can't just get the parts to put it on. And I said, because I've been patient the whole time. Every time I call, some drivers are cussing out, like, what the fuck? Why my truck ain't done? This don't make no sense. My truck, I want my truck fixed right goddamn now. I didn't do that, and I'll never do that. I'm like, well, okay, well, is there any way that you can speed the process up? Because I really do need my truck, and you really just don't understand that while y'all got my truck in the shop, I'm being charged. So I'm not trying to rush you or anything, but I really will hope that y'all trying to be diligent in the time that you're putting in on my truck, because this is really costing me in a big way. And I mean, it's costing me to go out of, like, I'm explaining. So I'm really hoping that everything he said is true, which I'm sure it probably is. But gosh, man, this is just a really tough situation for me, but it's fine. It's fine. I just have to know my legal game. You know, if any of y'all got some advice y'all can put at the end of the comments, then shoot, man, this stuff is really ridiculous, but it is all good. So if you go to USA, shit, don't refer me, because them fuckers ain't trying to give me the money for it, and they haven't been paying me since last year for none of it. So they pocketing that money. They just taking y'all watch my videos going to USA because of me, and it's like USA benefiting 100% from it. Nobody else is. Not even a person going, because now I'm getting complaints. Oh yeah, I quit USA because the money wasn't right. Or I quit. Like, people not lasting. Like, USA is starting to have a high turnover rate because of that the money. Like, they jipping drivers. Some drivers are happy, don't get me wrong. You got some company drivers that make it, like my friend Jonathan. Like, I hope you watching, Jonathan. I give you shots out, Jonathan. But he's happy because I think he's doing flatbed. Like, I think they got some flatbed portions over there in USA. And he been with USA for, shoot, I forgot. I could be wrong, Jonathan. I think you said 3 years. And he love it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. And don't get me wrong, I did love being there at USA. Like, I really wanted to stay. But it's just some stuff that they got to, you know, iron out before it's, like, fully just not as stressful. But trucking is stressful. You can't fully get away from that. But when it comes to playing with people money, you got to straighten that low board. Y'all, somebody in that goddamn USA company is pocketing money. Y'all need to find out who the fuck stealing money and get their ass out of there, because USA can be 100% great company if y'all fucking pay the way y'all supposed to pay. So I'm tired of not saying what I need to say. I know I'm cussing, but I'm upset right now. It's no excuse, but I'm being myself. So if you rock with me, you accept me. If you don't, just don't. Man, I ain't got time for this. I'm about to go work out. I'm about to go work my stresses off. I'm about to go to Planet Fitness. I might take y'all with me. Y'all want to come with me to Planet Fitness? Who want to work out? All right, y'all. Y'all check back in, because y'all already, every time I go to Planet Fitness, I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, this how you do your crunches, girl. Let's shape our stomach up like a headline. I'm like, man, this girl crazy shit. But y'all like my crazy ass. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a lovely day. Let me put my damn spandex and yoga pants. I might just pack a bag and wait till I get there to, change, because I just got my dress on. I just got my dress on right now. Yeah, I gotta clean up, but I haven't worked out for a couple days, so I'm slipping. I don't want to lose my progress of, my weight loss journey and toning journey. Because, man, where I'm at, if I don't stay disciplined as far as where I work at, it's going to be easy for me to put that weight back on. So I'm definitely going to have to discipline myself to not eat what they got to offer. Because if I do, I'm going to be messed up, and y'all going to be clowning like, man, this motherfucking shit make all these damn workout videos, and she back to... I don't care, shit. Everybody slip and fall. I stay slipping and fall, but I always get back up. But yeah, man. Yeah, shoot. I still got, hold up. I still got the little pudge, a little bit of pudge. But I'm about to go and work this out when I get to Planet Fitness. Yup. So, yeah, honey. Yep. So, all right, y'all.